Hello everybody, this is Vinayak from Voxfor Lifetime, and today we are gonna discuss about Voxfor Lifetime and the offers, or what are the services Voxfor has to offer you. So let's start the video. First of all, I would like to introduce you to the company Voxfor Lifetime. So we are Voxfor Lifetime, and basically we provide you with the lifetime hosting solutions, as you can see in our name as well. You can buy lifetime hosting from us, which is a VPS hosting or a dedicated hosting for your business requirements. So we are having several plans with us. Like let's say there is this plan which is a lifetime VPS Vox 11. So basically this plan starts at around $250, and in the $250 plan, you are getting a two cores of AMD processor and 2 GB of RAM and 40 GB of disk space, which you will be getting for lifetime. So let's say if you just pay to us this $250 today, you don't have to pay us any another amount in the lifetime, and your server will be ready to use and will be available to you for your whole lifetime. Now, just like this, we are having many another plans as well, which you can see over here. What you have to do is you just have to head over to voxfor.com, and in the lifetime section, you can see our lifetime plans. If you want, you can also purchase the WordPress hosting from us, like managed WordPress hosting we are providing you. And as you can see that over here, we will provide you with the one website, and the disk space would be of 5 GB, and the bandwidth which we are including is 300 GB. And there are several details as mentioned over here. Let's say like the staging area and the SSLs. And as you know, SSL is a must have requirement for any business or any person who's trying to go online in today's world. And we are also providing you with the LS cache, which you can use to optimize your website and increase the efficiency of your website. And we are also having Redis in our servers, which will be used to host your WordPress website. And as you can see that the WordPress hosting starts from a $20 per month plan and goes up to the $45, and we are having even more plans for that as well. And as you can see over here, we are having the customer support. So we are actually having a live customer support 24/7 and on every day of the week. Like that is 7 days a week and 24/7, 365 days. Whatever query you are having, you just have to type it over here, and our team will be there to respond to that. Apart from that, as you can see that we are having the uplink of 10 Gbps, like the port speed which we are providing to you will be the 10 Gbps port speed, and we are providing you with the 20 terabytes by default, and we are having 17 years of experience in the hosting industry. Uh, Also, if you see the managed VPS options which we are providing to you, so they start for $35 a month. So as you can see, this is the same plan as one mentioned in the lifetime VPS for $250. The only difference over here in the lifetime and the managed is for the payment scenarios. So let's say if you want to buy VPS hosting from Voxfor, what you can do is if you are on a tight budget and you want a monthly hosting, you can just go for the $35 plan, which is our initial offering. Or if you want to maximize your cost savings for the long term business needs, you can head over to the lifetime section and buy our to lifetime hosting, which starts from $250 a month. And as you can see that we are also offering you a 7 day of free trial, no questions asked. All you have to do is just click over the tick button for the 7 day trial and choose the data center location which you want. Currently, we are having data centers in USA, Finland, Germany, and we are expanding our network. And we may be available shortly in Singapore as well. And there are other regions as well in which we will be expanding our network of data centers. Also, we are having a large area, or you can say large number of operating system from which you can choose, as you can see in the list over here. So we are having a Windows and Linux, and like in the Windows to be specific, you are having the Windows 11 and we are having the Windows Server. So this particular offering by VPS caters all of your hosting needs if you want to run a Windows server with us, or if you want to run Linux, you can just directly get the CentOS or Ubuntu or Alma Linux, Rocky Linux, or Debian. Like these are the industry leading Linux operating systems which anyone would be using to get their businesses or their websites online. Apart from this, as you can see, that the 20 terabyte bandwidth is already included in your plan, and the bandwidth usage will be reset every month. So let's say you use around 20 terabytes or like 18 terabytes in this particular month, and as the month end approaches and the new month starts, your limit will be reset and the new usage will be calculated from zero. So this is a feature which you will be getting with Voxfor, and we are having configurations for lifetime servers for many. Like let's say we are starting from 2 cores and 2 GB RAM, and that goes from 2 cores, 4 GB RAM, and there are other options as well as I'm showing you over here. So you can check we are having 4 cores, 8 GB RAM, and the disk space is also increasing over here. And if you want additional disk space, you can just directly contact our team using either the submit ticket button or via the live chat from here. You can see that over here. Let's say if I just type in some text, a support representative will be there to help you out, and our plans are also there which are completely flexible. Or if you want something to be exact, or like some custom requirements which you are having, then also you can connect with our team and they will be helping you out with the services. And as you can see, like the speed which works for lifetime provides you using the light speed server, because we are currently using light speed with some of our own fine tuning to the light speed configurations and other processes, which is why we are providing you the managed services in the hosting industry. And we are having the most good, or you can say the fastest time for loading. And we are also into the WordPress or WooCommerce, which I have already mentioned to you previously. If you want to go to the WooCommerce page, you can just click over here and you will be redirected to a WooCommerce hosting. And apart from the WooCommerce hosting, like uh, as you can see, we are having many options as well. So these are our plans for WooCommerce that start from 1999 a month, and this includes a 1 website and 50 GB of NVMe storage, which is very good to be frank. And you are getting unlimited email accounts from us and 100 subdomains, which you are not getting in the managed uh, hosting of WordPress. So this is very good plan if we are looking at an initial starter. And we also offer you some discounts. Let's say like if you are opting for a plan for 12 months or 1 year, then you will be getting up to 38% discount, and the same goes for everything. We are also giving you a 1 month of free no questions asked, uh, you can say WordPress or WooCommerce hosting. For that we are actually charging you just $1. That is for some verification purposes, and you are good to go with our plan. Which, let's say if you want to go for the standard plan or the premium plan or the elite plan, there is no issue with that. Apart from that, as you can see that we are giving you the DDoS protection or the WAF or the light speed. Like we are offering you everything, and we are going to make sure that your websites and your business gets the best of the best VPS or hosting services in the whole industry. So as you are over our website, you can just go over to the plans and check out our plans as well. Now let's come back to the solution. So basically we are offering you lifetime VPS hosting in Europe or some other continents as well. Like as I told you previously, that we are present right now in US and in the Germany and in Finland, and we are currently expanding it to Singapore. So let's see the plans. Let me show you the plans as well. This was the page I showed you just now. So you can head over here and take the look at our plans. And as you can see, like we have plans starting from 250 a month, and this goes up to $17,000 per lifetime. Okay, so this will be a one-time cost. Let's say I just click over here and click purchase plan. What will happen is, let me show you. As soon as I click the purchase plan, the loading will start to happen for our order. So let's say I just want to order the product. Uh, there will be no charge. There will be just an upfront charge of $17,340, which you have to pay one time, and that is also the setup fee. And you can see that there is no monthly charge which we are charging you for your server. You can set up your host name from here. Like let's say I just want to name my server as vinayak.voxfor.com, and all you have to do is just click on the tick button, the check mark button, and your host name will be saved with us. And as you can see, I'm already logged into the Voxfor console right now. What you can do is you can just sign up as well using the form which we are having over here. You have to type in your email address and your contact information for that, and you have to pay to us via the PayPal. In the PayPal, what you can do is you can pay using the credit cards or debit cards or any another method which is available to you. Now, let's move on to other sections of the Vox4 website. Also, as I mentioned, that you are going to purchase with us the VPS hosting or game dedicated servers. So now let's hop into the game dedicated server section. Basically, let's say if you are not having a PC or you want to play games online for latency and every other aspect of gaming, which is very important. So you can explore the game dedicated servers which are offered by Works for Lifetime. Let's say we are having that game dedicated servers located in France, Germany, and there is this game section as well, which is directly there for your gaming. Like let's say if you want to enjoy your gaming experience, you can just hop onto our game dedicated servers page and you can check out our plans. Also, as you can see that we have also mentioned what type of games, or like you can host any type of game. Let's say you want to play CS2 or Ark Survival, or let's say you want to play PUBG or Minecraft, any type of game which you want, you can play with the servers which are provided to you with the Vox for Lifetime company. And now let's hop on to the pricing. And as you can see that the basic or the initial pricing which we are offering starts from $1,100, and this will come with a like let's say processor of Xeon, which will be having a 4 core and 8 threads and 32 gigs of RAM, which is let's say quite decent if you are into gaming. And you will be getting 4 2 terabyte storage. And although it is a hard disk, but there will be no issues, or let's say no uh, lag or some IO wait in the scenario, because we all know that in gaming the IO and the timing is very important. So this $1,100 server, it is available in the Canada and the North America, and like there are several other regions as well. If let's say we are offering you the 250 Mbps unmetered bandwidth, that is private as well. Like there will be no private bandwidth included in these plan. However, the public bandwidth, or you can say the public speed, the public port would be for 200 megabits per second, and this 250 Mbps port can be upgraded to the 1 Gbps upon the request of you, and that will come with a additional charge. So like this, there are several plans of us which you can buy. Also, we are into managed services, as I told you previously as well. We provide you the DDoS protection, we provide you with the WooCommerce hosting, we provide you with the VPS hosting, and we also provide you with your license. Like if you want a lifetime license for cPanel, you can just contact us and we will be issuing you with the cPanel lifetime licenses. Or let's say instead of cPanel you want a lifetime license for direct admin, we can give you that as well. Also, now let's move on, and now let me show you the Works for console. So what we have to do is we have to click on the login button, and right after clicking the login button, What you have to do is you have to enter your login credentials. If you don't have an account, don't worry, you can just sign up with us and your account will be good to go. So just let's click login and let me show you the features what Voxfor have to offer for you. So with Voxfor, basically you are having a very clean and elegant UI, which is good for checking out the services you have or any updates. We are also providing you with a clean UI so you can easily navigate through the panel which we have for our client area. And now let me show you the VPS offering. Let's say I'm having this VPS with Voxfor. So let's say I want to turn off my VPS. So we are having a button for that, the power off button. And if I want to shut down, I can do that. And like the power on power button, this button like for starting the virtual machine or starting the dedicated server which you are buying from us. Also, you can do a restart for using this button. And let's say if you have forgotten the password, you can just click the reset password option in the console and it will reset the password for you. And there are several other options in the service management as you can see over here that we provide you with the backups. We also have console access, which is not provided to you by any of the other competitors, which you can look right now. And also, if you want, let's say, more than a single IP, you can request that from us. We have graphs like the usage graphs, and we have some custom ISO images which are pre configured and are bundled with your VPS purchase, which you can use to mount and then continue your customization of VPS. Also, let's say if something goes wrong, then you have the option to rebuild your server and you can do the reverse DNS as well. And you can view the task history as well for your server. Now, let me head on to the power usage of these buttons as well. So, the power on button will start the VPS. So if I click on the power on button, you can see that it is asking me if I'm sure I want to switch on my virtual machine. So yeah, I just want to switch it on. I don't want it to be offline because that would result in the downtime. So let's click confirm and the virtual machine will be powered on. Just like that, if you want to suspend the virtual machine, you can click on the power off button and you can see that it will power it off right away. Okay, suspension will happen right away and you can see the status over here as well, as now it is in the stopping stage. And if I want to shut down my VPS, I can do that using this button. So these are the basic buttons which you can do. Like let's say I click on the reset password, and once I click on the reset password, I will be prompted with a new password in the password field over here. So let's say it is showing 3M4 like this, it is showing me the new password. Let's say I just want to do a reset again. I'll click on confirm, and if you can see the console got updated over here right away, and the new password it has also been updated, so you don't have to worry about the passwords as well with Vox4. Now let's come to the backup. Okay, so as we all know that backup is very important for our infrastructure for any sort of attacks or any malfunction which could happen with our server. So let me head over to the backup, and the backups are done using the API. As you can see over here, I'm having two backups already scheduled, which are available. I can restore them using the restore button. First of all, let me create a backup. So for creating the backup, you just have to click on the create backup button and you have to enter a description. So let's say I am wanting this backup as initial backup and click on confirm. So this will start, as you can see, the backup creation has started. So our virtual machine or the VPS or the dedicated server which you have bought from us, it will go down for some time because it is creating a backup of the virtual machine or VPS which you have bought from us. So as soon as it will be done, let's come back to this later. Now you can see that I can navigate to my service from here as well. And let's go to the console. as I've mentioned you previously and in the other Voxfor tutorials as well. So as you can see, the virtual machine must be running. So this is an important thing which you have to remember, that if your virtual machine is not running, you cannot access the console. Also, if you want to navigate the Voxfor product, you can click on these three dots and you can use these options as well. So from the floating IP address, as I mentioned you previously as well, if you want to buy additional IP address rather than the one single one which is provided to you initially, you can contact the team and they will be able to provide you with the floating IP address for an additional charge. So there is that. And let's say I want to monitor the usage. What is the usage? I can go to the graph section and you can see that this was my CPU usage on these particular dates. And I can also see the memory IO, like how much memory was consumed, how much was the memory usage, and the disk IO. Everything I can see. Like I can also see the how much network traffic was there, which was utilized as well. And you can see that over here it is mentioned for the packets, and everything is mentioned as I told you previously as well. Now let me show you the ISO images which Voxfor has to offer you guys. So let's say you don't want any of the images or operating systems we have are offering you. So you can use the ISO images option and you can mount any of these images. Let's say you want to use Alpine virtual machine or like Clonezilla, Debian. Okay, so you can do any of these. Okay, Vox4 is having a lot of virtual machines over here. Let's say you want a Windows virtual machine in Russian or any another language. So you can do that using Vox4 console because we are offering so many ISO images to you. And this is a very much big point if we say, because no other competitors are offering this to you right now. Now let's head over to the rebuild. As I mentioned you also that let's say something happened to your virtual machine or you broke your virtual machine due to some issues or it went into some issues, you can directly reset your virtual machine using this option. And these are the available operating system choices which Voxfor has to offer you guys. And as you can see that the distribution, which is the base operating system, and in the base operating system we are having Alma Linux, Ubuntu, Fedora, Debian, Windows. We are having everything which a customer would like to have on his VPS. And if there is no configuration over here, I have also previously told you that you can just simply go to the support section and create a ticket for that using the open ticket button. Now, let's move on to the reverse DNS. So let's say, I hope you know about the PTR record, which is used for reverse DNS of the domain. So there is this IP address which is associated with my server, and the reverse DNS is this. Let's say I want to change it to vinayak.voxfor.com. So what I have to do is I just have to select the clear it out after selecting it and enter my name or the host name which I want, and I just have to click on confirm. Now this will take some time for sure, and it will update the DNS settings and the reverse DNS of our product. And make sure to point the domain name or the host name to the IP address of your server so it can be done. Also, now let's go to the history section. Let's say you want to check what all actions you have done to your VPS. So you can check for those as well from here. Like let's say I rebuilt the server on 13th of October at 12:32, uh, and the action was completed at time 12:32. So as you can see, like it took around 10 to 11 seconds to rebuild the whole server. That means in around 12 seconds or 11 seconds, Voxfor has your new server ready for you. So this is the speed which Voxfor has to offer. So I would recommend you definitely get the our hosting plans for yourself. And now I think the backup would be done. So let's go back to backup and check it out. Yeah. So see, the initial backup which I had requested to be done has been created. And if I want to get it restored, I just have to click restore. and this will restore the backup. Also, you can see that there is a warning. Make sure that you have no other tasks or no other data which is important before restoring the backup, because that will not be available to be recovered later. Also, if you want, you can just directly go back to the dashboard from here. And if you want to order a new, let's say, lifetime server or a managed hosting for WordPress or WooCommerce, you can do so from the button over here in the store section and going from the browse all. Like once you click on the browse all, you will be redirected to a store, and this store section is currently under maintenance. So I would recommend you to directly go to the voxfor.com and choose the checkout option from here. This would be a great choice. And now let's head back into our ad client dashboard. So over here you also have the billing history, which you can use to check for your invoices, or if you want to create or add funds to your Voxfor account, you can do that totally from the dashboard itself. Also, we are having the affiliate section. So let's say if you are an affiliate or want to resell our services, you can just join the affiliate. We will be enabling the affiliate in a few moments, because this is currently under maintenance and we are working to bring the best offers. So as I mentioned, let's say if I want to search for my VPS anywhere within the dashboard, I can click over here in the search and I can search for VPS, and this will search for the VPS in the knowledge base. So we are having a knowledge base as well, which you can use to navigate for your services. Also, you can contact Vox for using phone support, which we are having. And as for the phone support, there are the numbers which are listed over here. So if you want the full management, or you just directly want to get in touch with us over call, you can do so. We are having a contact number which we will be linking to the video in the video URL in the description of the video and in the comments. So make sure to check out Vox for Lifetime at voxfor.com. Thank you. Have a good day.